let's welcome your host, Henry Kelly.
Thank you. Hello, thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome yet again to Going for Gold, our European quiz programme. What are we after? We're after that elusive name of the European quiz champion. You've seen today's contestant. If you've been with us during the week, you've seen all of them too. Any one of them could be today's champion and they could eventually win this.
The series winner will fly to Seoul in Korea and spend 2 weeks discovering this fascinating country, enjoying the delights, sights and atmosphere of Southeast Asia's unique culture. An experience to remember, and you'll be there as athletes from all over the world strive to win gold. Accommodation, all meals and tickets to final events and the fabulous closing ceremony are included. A great prize for the series winner of Going for Gold.
It sure is a fantastic prize. Well, already, if you've been following Going for Gold, you know that we've got Richard Leslie already into the semi-finals later in the year, the Flying Scotsman. So far this week, we have Sue Balin from England, we've got Frode from Norway, and we've got Suzanne Daly from the Republic of Ireland. Now, today, that means that I just need one more player from the remaining countries, Belgium, Wales, Switzerland and Finland, to go into the last first round proper this week to see who will be this week's champion and go on to the semi-finals later in the year. I'm going to ask you some questions. When you think you know the answer, buzz in. Give yourself a point if you're right. The first person to get to 2 points goes into that important first round. This is your last chance today. Are you ready? Yep. Let's go. What am I? I am a popular sport first played in England in 1843. The first... Belgium.
Rugby.
Is not the right answer, Belgium. I will continue with the question. The first World Cup Championship was played in Uruguay in 1930. Wales.
Soccer.
Soccer is correct. Give yourself a point, Wales. Wales has scored the first point, putting Wales halfway there to that round. Hands on the buzzers again. What am I? I am a member of the rodent family with a plump body, very short legs and no tail. I am a popular pet and a valuable research animal. My three... Finland.
The guinea pig.
The guinea pig is correct. Give yourself a point.
Very good.
Give yourself a point. All right. 1 point each to Finland and Wales. One more for one of them and they're in the first round proper today. What am I? I am a member of the cat family that usually hunts at night. An adult male can weigh more than 400 pounds and grow... Finland.
A tiger.
A tiger is correct. Oh, Finland. That means that you are in to our last first round proper this week. It means that to Belgium, to Wales and to Switzerland, to Raimundo, to June and Didier, we just have to say thank you for playing Going for Gold.
Thank you.
Cool. All right. Well, Finland is going to join us because 4 of us in the last heat this week are going for gold. Come on with me. Right. Yes, Going for Gold, and there they are, our final 4 contestants for this week to find out who will be not just today's champion, but in fact the week's champion and go ahead to the semi-final. Let's meet them again. We know them very well. Stefan Sonila. At last, Stefan, you made it through again for the 4th day in a row. How do you feel about today?
Well, I feel good.
You feel good?
Yeah.
All right, Stefan. Well, let's see. You haven't been a daily winner, but today maybe if you win, well, then that'll be the one. Good luck to you, Stefan.
Thank you.
All right. Suzanne Daly from the Republic of Ireland, of course, one of our daily winners. Suzanne, happy about today?
Yeah.
This is the big one.
Yeah.
Best of luck. And Frode also from Norway. Are you confident, Frode, today?
Fairly.
Fairly. You're up against tough opposition.
I know.
The girls and Stefan, whatever happens, the very best of luck to you. We enjoy having you, Stefan.
Thank you.
So, right. And finally, Sue Balin, who of course was the first person to win earlier on this week. Sue, how do you feel now?
I'm getting a bit nervous.
You're getting a bit nervous, all right. Everybody's been nervous, everybody's been terrific. And to you, Sue, and to all our contestants, the very best of luck. By now, you know the rules. I'm looking for 3 winners. This is your last opportunity to go on into the 4 in a row. 3 winners, the first 3 of you to get to 6 points. The questions are in categories 1, 2, or 3 points, the value depending on how you choose. Hands on the buzzers, general knowledge for 1 point. The abominable snowman of the Himalayas is... Sue.
Yeti.
Yeti is the correct answer, known by another name. Sue takes you to 1, opens the score. The category is lakes. Select...
2, please.
2-point question. Which is the largest lake beginning with V in Africa? Frode.
Victoria.
Victoria is correct. Takes you to 2. The category is jazz. Select.
2.
A 2-point question. Who was the composer of the Maple Leaf Rag? Sue.
Scott Joplin.
Is correct, Sue. Takes you to 3, and the category is cities. Select.
I'll go for 3,
You
please.
go for 3 for a win. All right, Sue. In which Asian country is the city of Lahore? Suzanne.
Pakistan.
Pakistan is correct for 3 points. Takes you to 3, Suzanne. Level with Sue. The category is colours. Select.
I'll go for 3.
You may as well go for 3. Either yourself or Sue could get a win here. How many colours are there in a common rainbow? Suzanne.
6.
6 is not correct. Sue.
7.
7 is correct, Sue, and that gets you into the next round. Well done. All right, back to general knowledge. Hands on the buzzer for 1 point. If you are described as being like a bull in a china shop, Suzanne.
You're in bad humour.
No, that is not correct. That is not correct. What are you? Stefan.
You're big and clumsy.
You're big and clumsy will do. Clumsy is the answer I had, Stefan. Takes you to 1. The category is sport facts. Select, Stefan.
1.
Just a 1-point question. With which sport do you associate the champions? Jack Dempsey. Stefan.
Boxing.
Boxing is correct, Stefan. Takes you to 2. The category is ships. Select.
2.
2-point question. What kind of ships are the USS Dwight D. Eisenhower? Frode.
Aircraft carriers.
They are aircraft carriers. Excellent. Takes you to 4. Frode. A 4-3-2 we have. The category is world economy. Frode, select.
2.
2 for a win. Name the country which is most heavily in overseas debt. Suzanne.
Brazil.
Brazil is correct. Takes you to 5. Oh, Suzanne. The category is flowers. Select.
Go for 1.
You're just going to go for 1 and keep the others out. Fragrant oil from the petals of the damask rose is used in the manufacture of what? Suzanne.
Perfume.
Perfume is correct. You're in the next round. All right, Suzanne. So, guys, this is it for you. Frode, you're on 4 points. Stefan, you're on 2. This is your last chance. General knowledge for 1 point. What was Nancy Reagan's occupation? Stefan.
Teacher.
She was not a teacher. Before she married Ronald Reagan. Frode.
She was a movie star. Actress.
She was an actress movie star. You're quite right. Takes you to 5, Frode. With Stefan on 2, the category is volcanoes. Select.
1.
1-point question. What is the name of the active volcano on the east coast of Sicily? Stefan.
Etna.
Etna is correct. Takes you to 3. The category is detective stories. Select.
3.
3 for a win for either of you. Whoever answers this question right is in the next round. The first detective story was The Murders in the Rue Morgue.
By Edgar Allan Poe.
Edgar Allan Poe is right, Stefan. Oh, well done. You're in the next round. Oh, Frode, I'm sorry to lose you. You played terrific every day of the week, and thank you very much for being on Going for Gold.
Thank you.
Frode from Norway. What a great sport he was. Right now, it's time to get that crucial step closer, not only to finding today's champion, but this week's champion. As on Going for Gold, we now play 4 in a row. All right, players, and here we go with 4 in a row for your last time for the 3 of you. All right, the categories, you know what the rules are, don't you? I'm just looking for 2 of you. It's against the clock. The categories are the arts, geography, all that glitters and politics. Sue, you got into this round first. What category will you pick?
I'll have the arts, please.
You'll have the arts. Sue, will you come and join me here, please, for your solo round, which is, as you know, against the clock. Are you okay, Sue?
Yes, I think so.
You're already a daily winner. Do you fancy your chances for getting through to the semi-final by winning today?
We'll see.
All right, we'll see. You are enigmatic, Sue. All right. You know, your aim is to score 4 in a row. You will score 1 point for each question that you answer correctly, but a wrong answer, Sue, is going to take you all the way back down to that 0. So let's put 40 seconds on the clock for you. You have that 40 seconds to answer correctly 4 in a row. As you know, don't worry if you don't get all 4. We'll credit you with your highest score. On the arts, Sue, are you ready?
Yes.
Your time starts now. With which of the arts do you identify Maria Callas?
Singing.
Correct. What nationality was the artist Edgar Degas?
French.
He was. With which musical instrument is the composer Antonio Vivaldi most associated?
Violin.
Is correct. Where is Michelangelo's Last Judgment located?
Paris.
Is not correct. It's on the roof of the Sistine Chapel. Who composed the famous 1812 overture?
Tchaikovsky.
He did. In which of the arts did Le Corbusier make his name?
Architecture.
He did. For his paintings of which animal was the 18th century painter George Stubbs best known?
Horses.
Correct. Who wrote the play A Doll's House?
Chekhov.
No, he didn't. It was Ibsen. The bell had gone. Anyway, Sue, you didn't score 4 in a row, but you did score 3. Thank you, Sue. Suzanne Daly from the Republic of Ireland. You have geography. All that glitters are politics. Which will you select?
I think I'll have geography, please.
You'll have the geography. All right, Suzanne, will you come and join me here? How are you doing? This is the second or the third time this week you've been here, is it?
Fourth.
It's the 4th time. You've been here every day, of course, Suzanne, and you keep just missing. All right, well, you're already a daily winner. Let's see if you can go the whole hog today. You know that you'll have 40 seconds. We'll put the 40 seconds on the clock for you now. You've got all those 40 seconds on geography to answer correctly 4 in a row, and your time starts now. In area, what term is used for the largest bodies of land on Earth?
Continents.
That's correct. Cartography is the science or art of producing what?
Maps.
That's correct. In degrees, what is the latitude of the equator?
North.
Is correct. Of which larger sea is the Ionian Sea an arm?
Mediterranean.
The Mediterranean is right. 4 in a row. Oh, Suzanne, 4 in a row. All right, Stefan, you've only 2 left. All that glitters are politics. Which will you have?
Politics.
Politics. Stefan, come and join me here, please, for your 40 seconds. You're 4 in a row. Stefan, how are you feeling?
Great.
You know, I should tell everybody that each time Stefan has got through a round, he runs out, almost out of the studio and collapses on the floor in a sheer delighted sort of hysterical panic, isn't it?
It's the environment.
It's the environment. All right, Stefan. Well, we will put 40 seconds on the clock for you now. You know that if you get 4 in a row, you'll be in the final with Suzanne. If you even get 3, you'll be in a tiebreaker with Sue. Stefan, on politics, your time starts now. Name the President of France.
Mitterrand.
Is correct. Name the Russian leader whose body is on permanent display in Red Square in
Lenin.
Moscow. That's correct. What city is the seat of Canada's parliament?
Toronto.
Is not correct. It was Ottawa. Which 2 countries entered into an agreement on April the 8th, 1904, called the Entente Cordiale?
Germany and France.
No, France and England. The first president of Cyprus was Archbishop who?
Makarios.
Correct. In 1972, Nixon became the first US president to visit which country?
China.
He did. Of which small Asian republic is Lee Kuan Yew prime minister?
Korea.
No, it's Singapore. Which amendment to the US Constitution guarantees the freedoms of speech? It's not. It's first. Name the nation whose 5th republic was first headed by... it was going to be Charles de Gaulle. It would have been France. Stefan, alas, you didn't score 4 in a row, but you did score 2. That means, alas, for you, Stefan, if we look at the scores, we'll discover that that 2 was not enough, unfortunately, to put you into the final. But thank you for being with us on Going for Gold.
Thanks.
So it means that I have to ask Suzanne with 4 in a row and Sue with 3 in a row to come and join me in the head-to-head final to see who is going to be today's and this week's winner. All right, girls? Right, now we are down to it, the final round. You need 9 points to win the game and not only be today's champion, but this week's champion and go on into the semi-final, whereas you'll already know from last week we have that flying Scotsman, Richard Leslie. Now, here's how the game works. I'm going to ask a question which gradually gets easier. You may buzz in only when it's your turn. Now, Sue, you got into this round first, so the first decision is yours. If you decide to start, you'll be able to buzz in when the clock is in the big 4 zone. When it gets down to the 3 zone, it's going to be Sue's turn, Suzanne's turn, and then it'll come back to you. So look upon that 4, 3, 2, 1 as really a clock. It starts counting down when I start reading the question, and each time the clock moves into a new zone, control passes to the other player. And remember, players, you may answer only when you have control. If you're right, well, obviously you score the number of points that are showing. Now, to help you make up your mind, Sue, the subject of the first question is science. And here's an extra clue for you watching at home. All right, Sue, it's decision time. You can start out in control if you like with the clock in the big 4 zone, or you can force your opponent, Suzanne from Ireland, to start. How do you want to play it?
I'll play.
You're going to play. Good luck to you. Good luck to both of you ladies. It's England v Ireland. For the last time this week, the clock stops when you hit the buzzer. And remember, you need 9 points or more to win the game. Here we go. Your time starts now. I was born in Sweden in 1701 and died in 1744. I became a professor of astronomy in 1730. In 1736, I was a member of an expedition. Sue
Copernicus
is not the right answer. Suzanne, you have control of the game, and your time continues now. Which visited Lapland to measure an arc of the meridian to investigate the... Suzanne
Marco Polo
is not the correct answer. Suzanne, Sue, you have control again. Time continues now. We investigated the Aurora Borealis. However, I am best known for introducing the centigrade temperature scale. Suzanne.
Celsius.
Celsius is the correct answer. You got there. Just in the 1 zone, but that's enough, Sue, to have you playing catch-up. The subject is insects. Here's an extra clue for you watching at home. On this subject, Sue, will you play or will you pass?
I'll pass, please.
You will pass, which means that, Suzanne, you have control of the game on insects, and your time starts now. I am a dangerous creature. There are at least 6 different types of me.
Scorpion.
Suzanne.
Scorpion.
Scorpion is not correct. You tried. Sue, you have control of the game and your time continues now. It is thought that I get my unusual name from the fact that the female of me kills and eats the male after we mate. My bite is Sue.
Black Widow Spider.
The Black Widow Spider is absolutely correct. And that was answered in the 3 zone, which means now, Suzanne, you are playing catch-up. The subject is geography. Here's an extra clue for you watching at home. On this subject, Suzanne, I can't remember if you're good or bad. Will you play or pass?
I'll play, I think.
You're going to play, all right. Your time starts now. I am an independent nation made up of islands and low barren rock formations. I am located near the US mainland. My tropical beauty and climate help make tourism the basis of my economy. Sue.
Barbados.
Is not the correct answer. Suzanne, you have control of the game again. Your time continues now. Columbus is thought to have landed on one of my islands. Suzanne.
West Indies.
Is not the correct answer. Sue, you have control of the game again. And your time continues now. Many of my people are descended from slaves. My principal islands include Cat and San Salvador. And my capital, Nassau, lies... Sue.
Bahamas.
The Bahamas is correct. Answered in the 2 zone. Which brings you to 5 points and means that again, Suzanne, you're playing catch-up. The subject is architecture. There is an extra clue for you watching at home on this subject. 4 behind. Suzanne, will you play or pass?
I'll pass.
You're going to pass architecture. Over to Sue. Your time starts now. I was born in France in 1832 and died in 1923. I specialised in the construction of bridges. In fact, I was one of the first to introduce the use of compressed air for bridge foundations and designed the framework for the Statue of Liberty. But my most famous work is my design for an unusual structure that rises... Sue.
Eiffel. Monsieur Eiffel.
Monsieur Eiffel is the correct answer. Answered in the 2 zone. From the Eiffel or the Eiffel Tower. Again, Suzanne, you are playing catch-up. The subject is science. There's a clue if you're watching at home. All right. Suzanne, will you play or pass?
I'll play.
You've got to play, really, Suzanne. On science, your time starts now. I am a chemical element discovered in 1898 by 2 British chemists while studying liquid air. I am colourless, odourless, tasteless and lighter than air. Suzanne.
Helium.
Is not the correct answer. Sue, you have control of the game and your time continues now. When under low pressure, I emit a bright orange-red light if an electrical current is passed through me. Sue.
Neon.
Neon is correct, Sue. Answered in the 3 zone. It means that not only are you today's winner, you're this week's winner, you're through to the semi-finals, and you also take this memento of your achievement on Going for Gold, which is exclusive to all our winners here. Suzanne, what a pity. Well done, you gave us a great game. Thank you very much. You were a daily winner. You obviously have your memento. I hope you have lots of happy memories. And thank you for being with us on Going for Gold. Well done. Oh! So there you are. After just the first couple of weeks on Going for Gold, we have the Flying Scotsman Richard Leslie already through, and now we have a fair Rose of England Sue, who's through to our semi-finals later on in the year. We, of course, will be back again the next time. We hope that you'll join us when we'll have 7 new contestants from 7 different countries, all going for gold. Bye-bye. Oh, well done, girls. Well done. Pardon, that's lovely.
Unseen comic quips tonight from 9 as we bring you the bits you weren't meant to see. James Corden hosts the sporting panel show A League of Their Own later on Challenge. And tomorrow at 10, you asked for it, so we deliver the goods. Obstacles need to be overcome if they want to become the one true warrior. Ninja Warrior, new on Challenge.
Produced in association with Super Channel and the BBC, Going for Gold is a Reg Grundy production.